Of course, I am joined with the one, the only host of the show. Well, I'm the host of the show, but the main star.
Yeah, you already know. Your local neighborhood scumbag here to give the folks their daily dose of dirtbag. We're back with another casual conversation for you guys. It's been a minute. The hiatus is over. We're back to talk reckless. We're back to inflame the masses and probably get kicked out of churches.
Tori geek, you got y'all.
Yeah, I'm getting kicked out of churches. Del May will still be there Sunday, folks. Don't worry.
This is how Tori geek got chosen. Let's get it started. For the people that been curious, I'm in my apartment for the first time. Y'all can see we still ain't got that fixed yet.
He's part of the White Room crew now.
That's gonna be fixed soon. Don't worry about it. But yeah, we're going. It's gonna be a good time. You finna see a lot of changes. It's gonna be. That's my big bag. It's right there. But other than that, ain't nothing going on. Tori, how life been for you? I know the
Oh,
crew has been wondering.
you already know it's been the same shit. Being flagrant, being debaucherous, talking bad about people on the internet, fucking you know what it is. Trashing your favorite wrestler on a regular basis.
I feel that. I feel that. Before we get started, of course, I want to Tori thoughts on. I know this ain't the wrestling show, but thoughts on Tony Khan.
Tony
Be
Khan versus Jinder Mahal.
yes, real quick, real quick. I know
Okay.
people want the topic. People want the main
Tony
topic.
Tony's losing it, bruh. It is what it is. Listen, it has been a downward spiral since the cancer that was CM Punk was removed from the AEW roster. It has been nothing but downhill from the numbers to the fucking matches to it's just bad. And Tony, we saw it at first. Oh, it's the fans' fault. There's a lot of bad face fans in wrestling. And now, as the numbers just continue to dwindle, I mean, bruh, this last Dynamite, not this Dynamite that just passed, because I don't think we have ratings for last night's Dynamite yet. But this past Dynamite, bruh, it started off at 1 million and ended in the high 700,000s. Come on. You losing 300. And here's the thing. I'm pretty sure those million that started off were just because the Big Bang Theory ran over for like 3 minutes. So, I mean, come on.
No, you ain't saying you saying the Young Bucks didn't sell him on the last match against Sting?
Nah, bruh. Don't nobody want to see. Listen, I understand Sting has to. It's probably best for Sting's final match to be a tag match. He's 60 something years old. Asking him to wrestle 30 minutes one on one is probably too much of an ask. I'm completely fine with that. But do not mar the Icon's final match with Young Buck fuckery. Let's not do that, please. Let them continue to take their break and fucking do what they do.
They got
Hopefully they,
mustaches that tour.
bruh. It's so stupid. But yeah, that's it. If you want to hear more in depth on my thoughts on Tony Khan, you can of course Word Cartel Friday night. You're every Friday. We talk about all the bullshit going on in wrestling. You know what it is.
Yeah. Let's get into our topics today. So y'all see the title. Let's get into this one first. Let's talk
Oh
about this.
Lord.
We have a secret tunnel was discovered under a historic Jewish synagogue in Brooklyn, New York, after local reported hearing noises beneath homes. When authorities pulled up and shut it down, chaos ensued between the NYPD and the men who allegedly
Yo,
used it.
I want to say this. If that was a bunch of niggas and those cops went in there and it was a bunch of black dudes, go ahead, let the tape play and the people will infer on their own how this.
Not gonna help. They try to.
Bruh. Think about and okay, and now here's I don't know if this is exactly true or not, but they say that this tunnel that led from this synagogue, they said that it connected to a now, at least by all reports, it is now a defunct, but what once was a women's shelter. So I don't know, Brett. Okay. Now I've also seen shout out to the dude on Twitter who said I heard Yiddish coming up from underneath my floor and I don't even have a basement. I was like, damn, that's a scary sight. Just think about that. You just think you're out on your back porch. Who knows? You let the dog out. You're waiting, whatever, and you just see a fucking and I'm talking. Y'all saw the video as Orthodox Jewish as you can get. Like, just starts popping up out of the storm drain, out of the sewers. What are we? This is crazy, and I'm all for religious freedom. You can believe in whatever you want. You can believe in whatever you want, however you want. But come on now. You ain't gonna tell me, oh, this secret tunnel network has religious value. Come on now. Now, if this was a tunnel in Israel, maybe. If this was a tunnel in Jerusalem, okay. This is a tunnel in Brooklyn, isn't it? It's somewhere in upstate New York, the tri-state area. Come on now. You can't give me religious significance as a reason why we shouldn't shut down something that is as dangerous as just random underground tunnels, regardless of who's using them. Am I wrong?
True. Listen, you can't just build tunnels in front of people. And I know this, and I know that, like right now, it's a real hot topic.
Yeah, like I said, we will probably make everyone of any denomination of religion angry at some point in time in this episode, but it is what it is.
Listen, you can't just be building random tunnels. And as Torres said, if it was a bunch of black people building tunnels, they're gonna be like, "Oh, them thugs out here trying to have a ring of
they're smuggling
YSL."
drugs. They're trying to freaking. They try to tack that on to Young Thug's RICO case, probably, even though it happened in New York and not in Atlanta. They'd be like, "This somehow has to do with Mr. Jeffrey." It's just crazy because, like, Brett, you didn't even have the video that I thought we were going to see. Like, did you see the video where they were flipping the pews in the synagogue and they were like trying to get away from the police? If that was a crowd of black people doing that same thing, the first time anything got flipped, they're opening fire.
This is one of the things Tori talking about. DOB issues vacate order over underground tunnel after chaos erupts in synagogue, in which they basically were talking about 9 people got arrested. And by the way, this is what it's talking about. DOB issued the case where it started a little bit more, and then we're going to talk about this one, in which we're going to bring up the secret tunnel. In which,
and this is in the synagogue, correct?
Yes, and this is the one when they got 9 people got arrested.
Yeah, but nobody got shot.
I'm not gonna lie though, it's interesting that like the Jewish community saying like playing Ice Cube F the police,
bruh, because they don't give a damn about this. Like I said, if this was a bunch of black people, bro, that had a tunnel that went anywhere. I mean, look at this. These cops are just chilling, and like I told y'all, these are the most orthodox looking Jews you can find. Like, there was one dude I saw in a video. He had a fly ass yarmulke, had a bunch of, I don't know if it was Hebrew embroidered on it or what, but it was kind of fly. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they do have some dope clothing. Like they had that one dread coming down.
Yeah, I was gonna say they get like the single locks and fucking, unless you're like BLP kosher, and then you're the only Jewish dude I know with wicks. But
I do want to make it. I'm supposed to make the intro, but life happened. This too big. Everything messed up.
It be like that sometimes, yeah.
So the intro gonna be basically these stories that I really don't care about talking about. And it's just something fun for me and Tori to talk about. So
I was
this
gonna
is that
say,
what, that what casual conversation is. If you want to watch a serious show where I care about things, watch I'll Be That News. Over that I'll Be That News network, in which we discuss all the things I really do care about, such as trafficking and all that weird stuff that people are doing. And
although you gotta admit, what better trafficking tool than a network of tunnels underneath a synagogue? Because I mean, look at the religious freedom laws. How many hoops do you think they had to jump through to get a freaking warrant to be able to bust into a synagogue like that? If we're gonna keep it a stack.
probably a little easier when people start hearing it under their houses and whatever.
Yo, I need to listen. I need to. I hope I bookmarked the tweet. That nigga said I heard Yiddish under my floors, and I ain't even got a basement.
That's a bar.
That's a bar for real. That is a bar.
Yo, Drake said that would be the most fire part.
Yo, what if they pulled Drake out the tunnels? What if Drake was just down there ferrying old Jewish niggas to a shelter, to a women's shelter?
Yo, listen. I hope everybody. I'm glad nobody ever got hurt in
No,
this
and, and,
process.
and in case you do have any Jewish community, if there's any hate, this story was completely and totally my idea. Okay, Zelmay is nothing but a willing participant at this point.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. It's going. I got my own flagrant stories that I'm gonna come off on, but today, relatively. Today I'm relatively nice.
A little tamer than usual.
Yeah, today I'm relatively nice. Speaking of religious things,
Oh yeah.
Tori won. Tori,
I told you this was look. It's the comeback episode. This is the war on religion episode, folks. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Whether you're Christian or Jewish, I'm coming with all the smoke because y'all gotta stop this. Okay, this shit looks mad crazy.
especially after you on Make It Make Sense on Saturday.
Hey, I know. Hey, that episode's doing views though. Shout out to everybody watching. Make it make sense.
Yeah, they're doing on views on every channel.
You
That's
know,
the.
I mean, it was the truth though. We once you start talking about the Illuminati,
Speaking of Illuminati,
whoa.
Tori, you want to introduce us?
Listen, Lil Nas X. I mean, we all saw the picture, him on the cross, all black, and now we come to find out he's been accepted to college. I'm always for furthering your education, but man, a Christian college. Now here's the thing: does he show up to orientation and like assless chaps, as gay as it gets, just like blatantly waving that homo flag? Is that how he plays this?
Listen,
God, I hope so.
if he donated money, they will accept him because that's what people.
Bruh.
That's
I hope
America.
I hope he's there on a full scholarship, bruh. I hope he ain't paying them a fucking dime, bruh.
Capitalism.
Cause this is the kind of troll, bruh. This is the kind of trolling I can get behind. When you start trolling niggas' beliefs and values, this is the stuff that wakes my scumbag heart up in the morning. I was like, this nigga, come on. Who are some of the most blatant anti-homosexual people on the planet? It's the Christians. What do you do with one of the gayest niggas
The
on the
hood.
planet?
Oh,
The hood is slowly becoming more open minded, slowly but surely. I'm sure, but I'm saying this is.
hey, now in the black church, all the choir directors seem to be gay.
He said it.
Lil Nas X up here being a choir director at Liberty would be crazy.
Yo, Old Town Road before Sunday school, bruh.
Listen, I ain't for disrespect nobody religion. So if you, hey, if
Yeah,
somebody,
no, you can
hey,
believe
listen,
if they accepted him. You know what I mean? So this
that's
isn't
see
a
that's why I'm laughing about it because they accept him. So if he end up being the choir director, I'm making fun of that. Hey,
that.
but
Hey, but hey, how often do you get the chance to have a multi-platinum music artist be the choir director for your college choir? Come on.
Liberty out here playing basketball, the choir out here playing Old Town Road.
Oh, or Panini. Any Lil Nas X song will do. But I just hope he's as flamboyantly homosexual as he possibly can be at all points in time, because that's the kind of shit that makes the internet great.
Listen, all I gotta say is that, hey, you better hope God don't see how you gonna burn it. I'm like, oh, well.
Hey, listen, it all
I
It
believe in
all
God.
based off
Hallelujah.
belief systems. Who I don't know who's right, but whatever happens after we die, I'm completely prepared to deal with it, and as I'm sure Lil Nas X is too. But that's it. I couldn't. I couldn't not. Let's go.
What is this? What is this? What's going on?
Hey, that,
Megatron.
that was art, bro. He was expressing his creative values. I mean, the cross, all decked out in gold. Jesus and thigh high boots. Black gay Jesus. Come on.
This, I'm just saying. Hey, you better just make sure you knock it out the fucking.
Listen, I thought God was a forgiving God. I thought that it wasn't. Isn't that the Christian shtick? Is that it's all forgiven?
If you ask for forgiveness, which by the way,
Okay,
Donald Trump said he never asked for forgiveness, which is very interesting.
gang shit.
Like that man said, "Hey, I'm like the whole emphasis of Christianity is to ask
I
for
don't ask for
forgiveness.
permission or forgiveness.
The whole thing of Christianity is to repent, and it's like that's how you become saved." And Donald Trump said, "If I ain't never had nothing to repent for," and I like,
Hey.
and our whole Christian community on the white side just, but yeah, he ought to
Yeah, they're
repent.
like MAGA.
I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, the whole emphasis of being a Christian is to repent. And that man literally went on TV and said he ain't never repented. He ain't got nothing to repent for.
I thought Jesus de Christi died because everybody was gonna sin for sure. You know what I mean? Wasn't that the
That's the
basis?
point. That's why
That's what I
that's why
thought.
it's
But
weird. He's
we
like,
all
I ain't
know
never had this.
I'm not the most religious nigga, not remotely. But there's some good stories, and I'm all for a good story.
The Bible got
But
some amazing stuff.
I could not. How could we have the first the first casual conversation of 2024 without bringing up homo thigh high Jesus? Come on,
Listen,
homo thigh high transformer Jesus.
one thing I do like about the Bible over everything else, though, is that it ain't no everybody's imperfect.
I can listen. The Old Testament, that shit slaps. The New Testament, that's just boring, bruh. It
Hey,
just is. The Old Testament, yo. Old Testament like a RPG, nigga. The angels popping out, smiting shit. Niggas getting divine weaponry to cast down upon their enemies. Fucking Sodom and Gomorrah. Come on. The Old Testament was slap action packed. And then we got into the New Testament. We got on this forgiveness shit. And fucking, oh, everybody loves everybody except for when they're different.
listen, the crazy thing, Jesus didn't like religious people. He just hung around sinners.
I thought he was Jewish.
They hated him.
I
They
don't
said,
know. They put that nigga on a cross. I can see they hated him.
yeah, the Greek dude like, oh, this man didn't do nothing. This man a murderer. He like, nah, yeah, dude, he too perfect. We don't like this.
Nothing wrong with that.
We don't like this. Hey, in the Old Testament, the thing about the Bible is that Old Testament, nobody was perfect. They be like, David was the most perfect man. He sent a man to die just so he could take his wife. He said,
No
hey, send that
comment
man
on
to
that.
send that man to the front line. I want his bitch.
He was like, "You gonna die in war, but don't worry, we're gonna give you a medal, and I'm gonna make sure your old lady gets this pipe."
And then had the smartest son ever with.
See,
And by the way,
now
his son,
was that Old Testament or New Testament?
and then
Hey,
Solomon,
that's what I'm talking about.
and Solomon, the wisest man to ever live, and he got caught by them foreign hoes.
Damn,
Yo, Bible guy was like, hey,
Solomon.
bro.
Hashtag Solomon was a passport, bro.
Hey, guy said, hey, Solomon, stop messing with them foreign women. He went out there and got. Them Egyptian hoes got him, bro.
Hey,
them,
the agents of Anubis, yo.
them
The
Egyptian hoes.
agents of
Just
Anubis.
like Samson. He up there laying in that girl hair, got her hair cut off.
And then couldn't do shit. Lost all his swag, and that was all she wrote for him.
Then he up there taking a temple down and falling and dying. I'm like, hey, listen, people know Testament.
But no, I felt like what is 2024 if not the year of the war on religion? Apparently,
Even Moses tore.
see,
Hey, Moses like God, like, hey, go down there and give him the test. He's like, I'm tired of this shit.
Moses was the one that was tripping and saw the burning bush, right?
Yo, man, shout out to the burning bush.
See, like I said, Old Testament slapped, yo.
Yo,
Oh.
he got, you know why, you know how he died too, the Bible. Guy said, "Hey, bro, just do what I say." He went out there.
That
He's
was the
like,
nigga that parted the Red Sea with a Beyblade, right?
with the stick, with the
I
cane.
thought it was. I seen a document. He definitely did it with a Beyblade. He let it rip right through the Red Sea. Look it up, folks.
That'd be a wild story.
You ain't never seen that episode of Beyblade. Moses definitely parted the Red Sea with, and this is a legitimate episode, folks. You can go and find it, seek it out on your own. Just type in Moses Beyblade. You will see Moses part the Red Sea with a Beyblade. That I'm guessing was probably sent from God.
Listen. Shout out to the Bible has amazing. It teaches you a lot, though. It teaches you that you are not
I'll
perfect.
take your word for it. It's entertaining at certain points. That's for damn
It
sure.
teaches you you're not perfect, and that all these people make mistakes. As I mentioned, like for instance, God, like I said, God told Moses to go down there and tell them people what to do, and he was like, "Man, these people don't listen to nobody. I ain't doing shit."
I
Did he
mean,
die?
was
Did
he
he die?
wrong?
Did he? Did he die before he got to this place?
Damn.
I told you.
He wasn't even wrong. Still died. Okay, so the Bible's like real life. You can do the right still thing and still get fucked up.
Hey man, you just gotta keep going. They would tell you. This like let's get. Speaking of keep going.
Shout out to all the religious folk out there. Y'all keep the world going round.
Speaking of, we have this going on right here. What is it? High value talk, Tori.
Oh Lord, this video cracked me up, yo.
Let's see what high value women telling us high value men. What jobs we should.
Here's a list of jobs that men should not do, especially grown ass men, okay? For one, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. Matter of fact, any fast food restaurant, if you think that you're a grown ass man working in a fast food restaurant is okay, something is wrong with you, all right? Leave those jobs to the teenagers. My nephew came.
What about gas station, Tori? Can you work at a gas station?
But apparently you can't do nothing with a cat that has cashiers involved in it. But here's the thing: shout out to that dude that's definitely making more money than her as the manager of McDonald's. You know he's out there.
Oh, your managers at them fast food places and gas station make about 6 figures. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, bro. They ain't tripping. They ain't tripping.
I was they make about 6 figures. They work a ridiculous long time, but they make about
I was
six
gonna
figures.
say
Can't even
that
get a
them
job
hours ain't no joke.
right now because there's some grown ass men in his goddamn 40s flipping my goddamn burger. Okay? Let it go. Leave it alone. That job is not for you. Anything in retail, okay? I don't want to see no grown ass man handing me a dress, okay?
This is
Tori,
crazy. You
Tori,
can't even sell shit. You can't even sell shit.
any consumerism, Tori.
So basically, what she's saying is, if you're not a rapper, a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, or some sort of athlete, your work isn't valid.
Let's give her a chance.
I hope she can never go to a fast food restaurant again out of fear of somebody spitting in her fucking food. Because this shit is ridiculous, bruh.
What did she get?
Okay? Why are you a grown ass man working at Ross? That makes absolutely
I like Ross. What's wrong with Ross?
Shout out to everybody got that good Ross denim.
no sense, okay? Target, Marshalls, like guys, give it up.
Yo,
Leave
Tarjay pay well. What you mean?
I was gonna say, shit, act like Tarjay probably don't take up most of her fucking check. Look at her.
these jobs to the kids. Leave these jobs to the teenagers. These are jobs you get in high school, in college. But once you're a grown ass man, you do not need to be working in any fast food restaurant or any retail restaurant. And for you high value men that think that it's high value to work for the city, let me tell you something. You're absolutely wrong.
You can't work for the city?
Not the city worker. Listen, I hope she got the biggest potholes ever in front of her fucking apartment.
Just messing up with tires every week. She got to pay for.
I hope all her fucking rims are bent, bro. Every fucking one of them.
Dude, you can't work for the city, man.
You can't work for the city. It's crazy. You better not be out there clearing the roads or fixing shit. How dare you? What's she gonna say next? Fucking electrical workers. You better not be supplying power to the fucking city. How dare you? You better not go to college to fucking try and
Who
This
you
shit
leave
out
that
of
to?
here. This, bruh.
Who you leave that to, Tori?
I don't even fucking know. This is the shit that be making me want to take my glasses off.
Let's see what else you get.
Right? No police officers, no firefighters.
So, bruh, like I said, so if you're not a rapper or an athlete, a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, and here's the thing, her baby daddy probably sell drugs.
She said,
Let's
"No,
be
who go? Tori, no police officers, no
Hey,
firefighter.
I'm low key. Listen,
Who
minors
gonna
come
stop
back and
fires,
breathe.
Tori?
I ain't mad at no 5-0. Cause
Fire,
fuck
Tori,
12 forever.
Tori, who gonna stop fires if there's no male
No,
fire?
firefighters. Fuck. I hope her house burned down now. I hope her house burns down. I hope the fucking police are late and the fire fucking fighters don't even show up because that shit is crazy.
She can't be a firefighter. Dog. I was like, who gonna fight the fire?
I was gonna say, don't. I'm surprised she didn't say paramedics yet. Is she gonna say paramedics?
Maybe. See.
No construction workers.
Hey, listen. Hey, now listen. You diss my dad.
Carpentry is one of the oldest It's one of the oldest things in the world. Niggas been doing it forever.
How you gonna have? How does she get a home if there ain't no
I was about to
construction?
say, who the fuck built this bitch's apartment?
This is crazy.
No mailmen, no post office.
No post office.
How the fuck did she get that chain if there wasn't a mailman?
It's so stupid. Why is she like this? This went way left. I'd make sure I didn't watch this video just so I could see
Yeah,
what Audra
bro, this is crazy.
said. So you get no mailman.
You can't be a mailman. Don't work at Amazon, UPS, fucking none of that shit. You better not be delivering parcels. You know how feminine that is?
If you consider that a high value man, you're absolutely wrong. Okay,
Maybe she's just saying you're not high value, even though you're way more important than a rapper.
I was about to say, how are we? Listen, high value in my mind is how integral you are to society. She's talking about every job that's integral to making everything function the way it's supposed to. Mail, fire, fucking. Only thing she ain't saying is EMTs. And I'm sure they might catch a stray before this is over.
nothing high value about making $70,000 a year.
What? What? You must
Bruh.
only place I accept that answer is in LA and New York because
Yeah.
you about broke if you make. I'm sorry, LA.
Yeah,
New
as
York.
I say, without government assistance or six figures, you
I'm saying
those are different economies.
I know Philly expensive too. You can make 70K and live in Philly. I know you Texas. You can make
Yeah,
70K.
but you gotta think for more often than not, bro. 70K, you can make a decent living damn near anywhere, sort of like you just said, New York, fucking California.
I'm saying,
Come
yeah,
on.
you can make a decent living in there. Now, if you live in those
Maybe
places,
Portland, it's expensive out there in Oregon for some reason. I have no idea why, but
just call they racist and they trying to charge all the black people. Then they gonna have little riots. Ain't that black people in Portland? They just find the five and harass them.
I want somebody to go out here and find out if this woman has kids and find out what her baby daddy does. And I bet you money it is one of the professions that she is named as non-high value. Even though how you're
You
not
men
high
that think
value.
working for the city is high value, it's
This
I
shit is
would.
ridiculous, bruh.
Tori, Tori, you might be high value, though, Tori.
Yeah, she didn't mention my profession. So but here's the
All my professions almost got mentioned.
thing. Let's just be honest. She took aim at fucking what 85% of fucking most regular people.
Yeah, and then 10%, the other 10%, the other 15 are just people that don't
Are
got no
not paying
jobs
her any attention, guaranteed.
or don't have any jobs at all to be considered in any of these categories.
It's that shit, bro. And here's the thing: I'd be almost okay with this if I didn't feel like she was completely fucking serious. Like I didn't get a sense of satire here. There was no underlying funniness. This is just a really sad and sick worldview. But like I said, I hope she catches something.
What?
It's just crazy though.
Why would you? But speaking of something that's I found satire in because it's true. Let's go watch this video.
Here we go. This is satirical as it gets.
Let's go.
Oh, God, fuck. I'm sorry. One more shot, guys. Dang. If you ever want to get drunk really fast, just have to kiss till you'll be fucked up by the time the night's over.
I'm gonna pause right here. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I could tell this wasn't like no bush thing right here because it's like kissing you. Like she see him as a best friend, and like she even admitted on the post below the New York that he's really her best friend and he was a mod and they just like doing this as a thing. But he read it to her.
Oh yeah, he's completely, totally prepared.
He was like, "Yo, I'm ready for this," and she like,
YOLO.
"Hey, kiss my best friend," even though she gonna pretend like it's like I'm being mean to him and treating him like so. But
Yeah.
no, that's just.
I hope you got a cut of the revenue out of this video.
Because I saw a lot of people taking this serious. I'm like, bro, I can tell that this ain't nobody gonna treat her like I don't know if y'all know Twitch culture, but ain't nobody gonna treat their mod like
there's a lot of white knighting in the Twitch ecosystem. So doing something like this that is so blatantly what's the word I'm looking for? Bait for white knights. Come on.
Yeah. So
let's people, you got to brush up on your internet culture because I saw that exact same thing. I saw so many people who thought that this was a legitimate fucking video. I was like, this is crazy. Y'all niggas just get on the internet or what?
yeah, I was like, this is good. Now I do think her thought process is that I'm gonna kiss him for the thing, but diss him. But I think she can't do it because she's like, this is my best friend. It's weird.
I think she at the end of the day she was scared to throw the bait all the way out there. She was afraid that the fish she hooked was not one that she could reel in.
so
because it's a fine line between going viral and getting canceled, especially in this day and age.
Let's watch. Lamar.
Can't do it.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Can you come closer?
This close? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Can you pucker up? Pucker up.
I have small lips.
You snotted on me. You just snotted on me.
This is my allergy.
You went, little snots went on my leg.
It did?
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
Alright, come on.
Okay.
That was so dramatic.
Come on now.
It was so dramatic.
If you watched this video and thought it was real, I have a bridge to sell you.
Shout out to Charlie for actually thinking.
Yeah, I listen. Everybody loves Moist Critical, bro. Let's just be honest. Shout out to Charlie.
But he thought that he was like, this is the most saddest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
like,
bro. But think if you were looking at this not from the fucking we are no longer jaded, folks. If you're looking at this from the complete, you know how depraved the internet is, you know how fake everything is on the internet. Charlie's just a good dude, so he has that little. He's still gonna give people the benefit of the doubt, as if it was. But come on now.
Yeah, but I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, who would think this is real though? It's hilarious though. Now, if it was real, that would be sad.
This is top tier content. It's just we aren't gonna act like it's not scripted.
It's 100% scripted. And then the play she kept doing, I better go. I better be careful going down.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta remember, don't be on X can go to triple X real quick.
Okay. But yeah, hey, Twitch mods do be down bad though. But they
not down bad. It's down horrendous.
But yeah, that dude was way too comfortable.
He
was
like
way
I
too
said, I hope
comfortable.
you got a cut of the rev. That's all right.
That also gave it away to her that he was so comfortable.
Oh yeah, he was like what a. But
it's like he been in her room before.
Yeah, you know what I mean? There was none of the awkwardness that he should be selling as if he wants to play this. Oh, I'm a lowly Twitch mod that's never had social interactions in my life.
The fact like he'll laugh after she do the joke, like okay.
She acted more like a Twitch mod than him.
Now if that dude would have came in there and was like, The fact he didn't pucker your lips, like, will you pucker up? Nah, a damn bad Twitch mod would be in that
Oh, he'd have had the tongue. It would have been crazy. It
tongue just
would have
looking
been.
around in a circle.
Yep, I would say it
Like a
would have been. It would have been ridiculous.
like Daffy Duck.
It was too regular. He knew he was like, yo, finna go viral, and I mean, it did its job. You can't argue with that.
You did. You got
I'm
people
sure.
like
I'm
Trump.
sure her subs are up, and maybe hopefully he had a channel to link in there somewhere. Or like I said, maybe she's one of the. Because what you don't know, folks, is a lot. Most Twitch mods are free. Like they're not niggas ain't out here just paying their Twitch mods unless except for like your Hassans and Charlies and your top tier content creators. They're paying their mods, hopefully, anyways.
Hopefully. Shout out to Cassie. He ain't paying him nothing.
Yeah, y'all niggas doing that shit off the strength for Kai.
Speaking of like YouTubers and stuff, Tori, what if this happened to you? Let's talk about this.
Oh,
Warning.
Morning. She posts a lot.
Shinji, get in the gym and give me 100 push-ups.
Okay, 100 push-ups.
Get to the gym and do 100 push-ups, son.
fish tank is so ridiculous.
We'll wait, and yeah, we need to get you on medication stat so you don't die.
Let him do his push-ups. Do 100 push-ups, Shinji.
Here?
At the gym, in the gym.
Yeah.
Shinji has AIDS. 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 Shinji has AIDS.
Shinji has AIDS, folks.
Crazy thing is, he, according to all reports, he actually does.
I was about to say they're saying this is legit, which is damn.
Just imagine being on just a random show and you get
Not just a random show. This is goddamn fish tank. This is fucking Sam Hyde's love child of debauchery and fucking just the worst of the worst. This is bottom of the barrel.
And you just show your results as a paper. I don't even think he looked at it when I looked.
Yeah,
at it.
that's what I was thinking. I don't think that he took in like the time to actually sit there and look at it because, bro.
He's just like confused, and then you watch later on. He kind of like, oh shit.
Yeah, like
everybody's so normal.
Listen,
like shit to do push-ups.
Because this is casual conversations. Every casual conversation has to have a silver lining, and I mean, look at Magic Johnson. Look at that. I see commercials and shit all the time. They talk about how there's plenty of prep and stuff for they can get your white blood cell count down to being HIV negative before you know it. So hopefully there's hope for Shinji. And if he doesn't win the whole fucking thing now, this is crazy. The nigga gotta win by default. You found out you had AIDS on Fish Tank.
I'm saying, like, what else you
Come on. You gotta win. He gotta win now. Sam Hyde, if you gotta pay Shinji and just let him go home. Because now what are you gonna do? Because they be having like mock boxing, man. Like you can't have this dude in any physical competition. Because what if he just falls and bleeds? What if you? And I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? That's a health hazard to keep them in the crib now. To a certain extent, if you're gonna have them doing all kinds of random physical activities and turn off the water at random points in time for days at a time because you're some sick, sadistic, twisted dude. Come on.
That is true. It is wild that you just go in there and just be like, "Hey, look, everybody, look at me! I got isn't it?"
You know, but didn't everyone took a STD test, correct? It wasn't just Shinji randomly. They were like, "Yo, Shinji." But this is the internet in 2024, folks. People are finding out they got HIV and AIDS on random internet shows that trolls are paying fucking $4, $5 a month to watch. Come on.
Yeah.
That's such a dark tone. This show took a dark turn.
We're trying to be positive.
We went from trolling religion, which was perfectly fun compared to Shinji has AIDS.
It was so random. But let's go look at this. Let's go look at this story. You remember this story?
Oh Lord. That's how you start the year.
The athleticism, Tori.
Bruh. Like for him to be able to fly.
He left over the. Tori,
He-
you been in the courtroom every year.
Yes, I bet. Yes, I have.
If y'all ever see how tall them things to leap over them like you Brian Dawkins
Like
playing football.
he definitely got a running start though,
Look,
which is crazy because
that's the crazy
he was on her so quick.
He did it. He did it for Jonathan Majors.
He did it for Jonathan Majors. Is wild.
He
He did it for Jonathan Majors. It's fucking crazy.
He did it for Jonathan Majors. So remember to like and subscribe.
Hold on. Did we ever find out how much time? Because I don't know if I ever heard on the audio. Did they ever say how much time that he was given, like for him to react like that? It had to be like a life sentence or something. Like he was like, "Oh, I ain't getting."
He was
out
up
of
for
jail.
probation, so I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he was up for parole.
Yeah, he was up for parole. I said parole.
Okay.
He was up for parole, and then she denied it.
Oh, well then.
So it couldn't been more than 2 more years, right?
Yeah.
2 to 5.
Well, it all depends because like if he was there on parole because of good behavior, it could be something completely different. But he's definitely might want to skip a couple. He definitely ain't gonna get parole now, at least not anytime soon.
Even
But
30 years
once he gets out, he could have a goddamn career in wrestling. Because getting that kind of air, bro, from a standing position. Because I don't know how much of a running start he could have got. Because where was the bailiff at? Like, how was this dude able to get a running start like that before anyone intercepted him or anything?
Yo, listening to the audio of it was crazy. They were just punching him, and one dude would punch him with the head.
I mean, what else can you do? This nigga just jumped the whole fucking bruh.
And then she was like, "Get off me!" I'm like, "This is why I ain't no gym.
I ain't never gonna feel bad for an old white lady that's not my mama, though. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck that bitch.
Look, they had that mother chained up. Like
she's a judge too. Come on now, we ain't out here feeling bad for judges in 2024.
They had this man like Hannibal Lecter.
Bro.
Oh, they got his hand tied up.
Yo, I was gonna say they make sure they put the fucking sacks on it. How much you want to bet there's somebody with that nigga on a t-shirt right now, guaranteed. We need a rendition of him jumping over with the mask already on.
Hey, the crazy thing is
Mary Kay Holtis. I don't feel bad at all. Her name.
Listen, the crazy thing is the person that tried him on the rest of his new charges was her. I'm like, it's so unfair.
No, hold on now. That's conflict of interest.
That's what I'm saying.
That's jive, bro.
You beat me, and then I'm your judge.
Yo, and now I get to sentence you, bruh.
Shout out to Pat McAfee. He was like, "What if the judge would have hit him with the thing and then hit the guy?"
Yo, if the judge would have what if she would have? Oh, if she bopped him with the gavel and then if she just cracked his ass with it and gave him 20 years.
Shout out to Pat McAfee for that. Like, that would be
hilarious. That's crazy. That would have. I would be like, yo, valid. I wouldn't even like. You can't even argue with it at that point. But that is kind of crazy. He attacked her, and now she sentences him. That doesn't feel like due process to me.
He ain't never getting out. Let's be honest. That man in jail for the rest of his life. Speaking of courts, we're keeping the theme. If y'all ain't noticed, court was about to take a break in Young Thug YSL Rico trial.
Yeah, the Zoom bomber
showed their support. Let's listen.
Free fuck mistrial. Free fuck mistrial.
Hi, Mr. Stevens, you can take it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and take our comfort break at this point in time. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Tori, I got the question. Why is this the longest trial in history?
Why are we still getting... Because here's the thing. The evidence they have is losing more and more credence as this trial goes on, and they realize it. But for some reason, they're continuing to try and push it back and trying to this and that. Like, bruh, if you don't call it a mistrial at this point, it's kind of crazy.
I'm trying to see when did it start.
When did the RICO started? End of 2022, I do believe. End of 2022, beginning of 2023 is when he was first indicted.
Yeah. But the November, also just November when they just try to actually start all the other stuff was preliminary. They just had this super
Yeah, I
long
was gonna say
preliminary.
he
They
was
had all the
locked up for
evidence.
a
They had to
minute.
show the judge. Then they had to do
Then
all
you
the stuff
had
they just said
Gunna
together.
taking his plea and
And they
coming
had
out and
all
putting
them
out
other
a
kids. That's
fire album.
that's why it feels like it taking so long because they had all the
But
exploratory.
you got to think though, it's a RICO case. You know what I mean? They're trying a lot of people.
Oh yeah,
Like, even if we're just talking about the upper echelon of YSL, that's still 15, 20 niggas.
it is.
And if I don't know if everyone's taking pleas or fucking it's just thug fighting it but
We done had so many people get out of jail before.
yeah. But Gunna and I don't know, maybe a couple other people, but there haven't been too many people that most of them niggas are because they had priors that were crazy already. Most of these niggas are getting put on no bails.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on. 2024 started out crazy. Cat
It
Williams,
really has. Cat Williams kicked it all off right, bro. Shout out to him.
and then
He just went on Willie D's show too, and they said he popped off again,
Pat McAfee called his boss a rat.
which is player as fuck. Because what he's like, what you gonna do? Fire me, nigga? He probably has a crazy severance pay clause like fucking Vince McMahon got in his WWE contract.
Then Aaron Rodgers getting kicked off his show for calling, and then coming back the next day because Pat
Did you
McAfee
see?
said, "Tell me what
Did
to
you
do."
see? Fucking, they said. You see where Gilly talked about how they were talking about how his son was an Illuminati sacrifice.
Listen, I'm gonna agree with BMT for this one thing. Listen, as BMT
Agreeing with
stated,
BMT can be kind of crazy. So
BMT stated that somehow all these black people who not that famous are somehow part of Illuminati.
that
but
is true. There
but
are a
no,
lot of non-famous
like
black people
Gilly,
that are in
I
the
love Gilly. I
Illuminati.
love Gilly. Gilly is amazing. His podcast one of the best, but he not
$1 million
famous. Some people,
worth of game.
but if you think he part of the Illuminati, the greatest force on earth, he is not that famous. Dog. I'm sorry.
Maybe we'll talk. Dave Portnoy, maybe though.
I'm just hey, listen. You got when you say Illuminati, I'm expecting billionaire class. I'm not expecting a dude that make maybe
Yeah.
10 million.
Well, you got to think they made $100 million. They signed $100 million deal for fucking $1 million worth of game.
But that's between him, Moralo, and his team. That's a whole bunch. That's a
That's
whole
still
bunch.
$100 million.
And that's over years too. But that still ain't a Billy. When I put you in Illuminati,
True.
you a Billy. It's a Billy group.
You should definitely probably be a billionaire to be in the Illuminati.
And I'm not, bro. If you talking about you make $100 million, Elon Musk make 200 billion, dog. Tori, I thought about this, Tori.
Never forget, Elon Musk fucked off 60-something million for fucking Twitter like it was nothing. Just
I
fucked
don't
it off.
think people
No,
understand how much a billion is, Tori. Tori, we
it is
all been
1,000 millions, folks.
count 1,000 times. That's how many times you need a million of. Tori, if you make $1 million for the rest of your life, you won't even touch a billion. You won't even know what the hell you do.
Exactly.
Tori, you have to live 1,000 years to touch a billion. That's how crazy it is.
Unless you're Tony Khan, then your dad came up with the front bumper, the single piece front bumper, and cashed out on niggas.
Tori, one other thing I want to talk about, Tori, is I thought about this. You know, we just catch a conversation. This is random, and people like this show going randomly. That's what it is. It's a random
Yeah,
show.
that's literally. Come on, have you ever had a casual conversation that wasn't random?
But I thought about this, Tori, and everybody like these people sold out in the Cat Williams conversation, right? Oh, they did gay stuff to get on and all this, and they did some
There was
Illuminati
a
stuff.
lot of. Hey, I saw Brandon T. Jackson do an interview, and he said that the dress broke him down. It was after that shit went downhill, and he admits he came out on the record and said Cat Williams did tell him beforehand, before Big Mama's House 2, he was like, "Don't let them niggas put you in a dress," and they put him in a dress, and he said it all went downhill from there.
But I see a lot of people I saw on Facebook and Twitter, X, which literally said, "Y'all sold out for the dollar." But I seen y'all same people a year ago tell me that you'll suck dick for 10 million.
That's true. That is damn. I didn't even think about it like that.
I mean, I'm just saying, y'all told me y'all would. Man, for $1 billion, I do. I seen some dudes that said the same thing that's like TikTok famous. They said if they was a girl, they'd let the whole team hit.
I saw that shit too. That's kind of crazy. There wasn't even no money involved there. Y'all niggas is just being, I'd be a hoe. I mean, whatever floats your boat at the end of the day. It's not my place to judge.
That
But
dude right there 100% believe that if you give him $5 million, he'll sell out. So I always think of most people that say they'll sell out, they all lying. Y'all like, oh, you gonna tell me personally one-on-one that you'll stick for $10 million,
I
but you
don't, I
won't
don't
sell out
know.
to Illuminati? Harvey
Eddie Murphy
Weinstein off of
though.
this
Eddie
shit.
Murphy quit doing comedy and everything. Maybe he did sort of sell out.
You telling me a Harvey Weinstein story, and it
Yeah,
he tell you to stick for $10 million, you ain't doing it after you told me you would? I
that's
don't know
crazy.
which story is it, Tori? Which was true? Would
That's.
you stick for $10 million or you got honor? Which one is it? Because y'all told me both
I was gonna
lies.
say the niggas got to figure it out. I'm a scumbag.
Oh, if you'll wear a dress.
That's a fact.
You wear a dress for less.
That's a fact. If you niggas is sucking Harvey Weinstein's dick, you ain't gonna tell me you ain't gonna wear a fucking dress.
For even 10 for 1 million. If you did for 10, you'll wear a dress for one.
Guaranteed. You'll wear a dress for a couple hundred bands.
That's what I'm
Because I don't
saying.
think Brandon T. Jackson got that much money for Big Mama's house too. Let's keep it real.
But I thought about that, Tori. I'm like, all y'all dudes I see on just talking about they ain't
But
got
it
no
is
honor.
kind of fucked up. Why are all these niggas in dresses?
Because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never heard white people with that conversation though. These white men
I
be
mean, and listen, the one prevalent dude that was in dresses, R.I.P. Robin Williams.
he was. He
Look
always,
at that. Look at how that ended up.
hey, listen, man. Hey, listen. I support. Hey, if you got honor, I support your honor. You know what I mean? I probably couldn't do it either. I can't wear no dress. But I don't want y'all lying to me, claiming y'all wouldn't, but y'all do. And then, cause this is what I always thought, Tori.
I'm putting on a dress for some millions. I don't give a fuck.
Tori, this is my thing though, Tori. Shout out to Nangoff. What you doing, man? We chilling, man. Listen, I got like pride, and I know it me up sometimes.
Pride comes before the fall.
So I can't do it, bro. But some people can. I just don't want y'all lying to me, telling me that y'all wouldn't do something, but y'all 100% would. You know what I mean? Like, don't
Quit
go.
false flagging.
Because all I know is
Your
y'all.
integrity has a dollar. There's a dollar amount that you would give up your integrity for, and that's just a fact. But
But
these niggas gonna act like it's otherwise.
but you know what it is, Tor? I
But come
said,
on, you can't hide it. It's 2024. The
Tor, it make
internet's
people
too
feel.
real. You can't hide it.
I
We're gonna
learned.
find out.
Tor, I learned that people do that honor thing as a way to like justify that dude rich and I'm poor. But I got honor because I wouldn't do what they did to get it, even though you told me
Yeah,
you would.
it's like I would do some fuck shit, but just not the fuck shit that they're doing. But I
Yeah.
do some equally dastardly shit for it.
Yeah, just like this, but it make me feel better, right? It make me feel
Yeah, it makes me
good.
feel better that I
I
have this
didn't sell
little
out. I ain't sell
modicum of
out.
high ground to stand on.
Yeah, I didn't sell out. Like the only reason I ain't famous like Will Smith because I ain't.
Nigga still got his kufi in the closet.
Only reason I didn't sell out because I ain't no. I'm like, okay, all right, but you told me 3 months ago that you would for 10 million. Now don't lie.
Yeah, come on.
You just ain't had to. Nobody wanted you to,
Cause come
dog.
on, listen, I'm wearing. Listen, there ain't no way around it. Like most of these, listen, Cat Williams. Hey, they apparently that he is incorruptible, and the
Hey,
Illuminati did
listen,
not
no,
have enough
no,
pull
no.
to get to him.
What he did was it's a limit. He would do feminine traits like swing his hair around like this and shit, but he won't wear a dress. It's a
That's a
limit to
pimp
it.
named Slickback at the end of the day. Whether you want Money Mike, pimp named Slickback, fucking pimping been pimping since pimping was pimping.
But let's be honest, it was like a slight limit to it. It's like I'll be feminine. How many pimps you really know that we just throwing perms around and shit?
Yeah, no. Iceberg Slim wasn't doing that shit. He was out there cutting bitches.
That's
He
what
wasn't out
how
here.
many pimps you know doing that?
Don Magic Juan ain't got no fucking perm, bro. That nigga been bald for. I'm sure he might have had he might have had the silk press back in the day. Yeah, but
yeah, he did all those feminine features. That's why I said I grew with BMT on stuff. Y'all niggas should be lying.
But no, listen. One thing we can't discount though, like I said, I said this, I'll make it make sense. If all that shit was a lie, this is one of the most sick, stellar promo runs I've ever fucking seen.
It was fire.
Because like I said, he got on Willie D. That nigga ain't even got 1 million subs, but goddamn, that Cat Williams interview dropped yesterday, got 4 million views today.
And I
think the Club Shay Shay one, that's the first episode of Club Shay Shay I ever watched. And I watched the whole fucking thing just because.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you.
His tour's already sold out. This nigga got Kevin Hart's wife as his co-headliner. And she still got that nigga's last name, so that's crazy looking.
It is insane. But
shout out to Tory Hart.
Shout out to the Tory gang, you know what I'm saying? Tory gang killing it. Well, I did want to talk about all this. I did want to say it because I didn't get that off. And I was like, yo, I just thought about it randomly. I'm like, yo, dude told me that's 10 million, but they criticizing another dude. They claimed it's 10 million.
Now, we don't, just to say, so people don't conflate the issue. We're not saying Cat Williams would suck a dick for fucking 10
No, we ain't say that. I'm just talking about you. You that said it, that told us you would.
And that's the colloquial you, not actually me.
Nah, you said you would do it in private. You just talking about it.
Not
Tory, but yeah.
But no, there's a price for everything in this day and age, folks. Let's keep it real.
Hey, I see the dude that's on Facebook right now. He my boy. I ain't gonna say the name, but you said that you could buy a whole new mouth.
Hey, he ain't lying.
That's what you told me. And you up there like, oh, they do. Well,
you gonna buy a whole new stomach lining?
Well, Kevin Hart did this for them. I'm like, yo, bro, you told me a year ago that you didn't get a whole new mouth for that shit. And I don't even know how that question came up. I'm like, bro, we stopped asking that question in high school, but you bring it up again.
Hey,
maybe it wasn't you. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was somebody.
It's a revolving door. Fashion's a revolving door. Everyone's back to wearing baggy clothes again when niggas was wearing skinny jeans not even a whole decade ago everywhere. Nigga had a skinny jean for every occasion.
I hope we never get back to the pure baggy. That was some ugly shit.
Yeah, bro. Niggas gotta learn how to wear belts because you gotta. And even me looking in hindsight, nigga, we look crazy back in the day, just sagging like fucking ass out all the way, like fucking.
I don't mind the big shirt. I just need your pants to fit. You can't have the two big shirts with the two big pants.
You can't have the crazy. Like I said, you gotta invest in a belt, yo.
Just like one of them.
And that's crazy. That makes me sound old as fuck. You can bust the shallow sag. It's just the deep sag that's kind of
with the big shirt on. You like,
yeah. Hey, got that nigga got the 3X tall tee fucking with the goddamn 4X fucking FUBU sweats looking ridiculous.
Listen, I don't mind one, but you can't do both. It's too much.
Yeah, bro. If you gonna have a baggy, I don't know. Baggy shirts and tight pants is crazy looking on the nigga. That's wild.
Yeah. But
that's casual conversations for you folks. It can get anywhere real quick.
I don't even know how we got to it, but that's how we got to baggy shirts.
But no, it's wild though. Cat Williams, bro. And like I said, if none of that was true and this was all a promo run, that nigga's a genius.
You know, we know some of it is true.
But yeah, as I say, the fact is we know that because, like I said, I've never seen that many niggas come out of the woodworks to admit that they were down bad, and fucking Cat Williams picked them up with that chunk of change. Boosie came on live and was like, "Yo, I remember when I first got out of prison, I went to a random show. Cat Williams, fresh out of prison. He said that nigga gave me a 10-piece fucking." Had a girl fucking. He said I was getting ready to leave, and he was like, had a female walk up to the car and fucking. She handed me a bag, $10,000 in it. Nigga said he was fresh out of jail, staying at a fucking hotel still. I mean, and it's not just Boosie. There's been, I've seen white people, black people, most of them comedians or someone in the entertainment industry, but I ain't never seen so many people willingly come. So there ain't no reason to lie about shit like that. You know, at least. Of course, could some of these people be lying? Yes. But I don't feel like all the people that came out and were like, yo, Cat Williams blessed me fucking here and here. Fucking. And if you look at the track record, he pays the niggas that go on tour for him way more than a lot of your favorite comedians are.
That is true. Shout out to Cat Williams, even though I do think some of it cap, but
Hey, whether it's cap or not, fucking it did what it was supposed to do. It got niggas talking.
it did. It got people talking, got a conversation out of it. Even though
It
most
is
of it,
crazy because comedians, usually the comedy community, they don't be taking crazy shots at each other, like at least not out in the open. I'm sure they talk as much shit as anybody else behind closed doors, but it's not always freaking like fucking Andrew Schultz. Him and Adam 22 got into it apparently because Adam asked him about when the whole Brendan Schaub situation was going on. Because I don't know, there's some unwritten code where comedians don't bash each other. I don't know, but Cat Williams said, "Fuck that shit. I came with the smoke."
yeah. So Stephen A. Smith came with the smoke. Jason, hey, 2024 started off insane. We had a man jump over a court. We had Cat Williams interview break. We got everybody telling their
Got
bosses
Lil
red.
Nas X going to Christian college.
Yo, 2024 starting insane. So I'm excited to see
So
what else.
we had to be.
We're
We had to
11
come
days
into.
in, Tor. Tor, we had that many topics, and all we 11.
This could be a wonderful year for casual conversations, folks. Just keep on being crazy.
We had a Jewish synagogue with a
The synagogue tunnels are different. The synagogue tunnels connected to the women's shelter is crazy.
We went from, and then we still had to give y'all we still had to give y'all the ratchet and talk about the high value man bullshit.
Yeah.
That nobody really cares
Some
about.
stuff doesn't change.
Men should do this. I'm like, who listens to you? I seen a woman tour that said that she can't date no dude that had a regular 9 to 5.
Yeah, bro, that shit messed me with that.
I'm like, either you dating ball, but then I hear dudes like DJ Academics say, I can't date a regular woman because I need her with me all the time. And we know what trouble he in. He ended the year crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
That I don't know if that's 20.
And he had Saucy Santana threatening to take that ass.
But he said
Did he
he
fight
like
Saucy Santana?
no.
See, scared ass niggas. I beat the shit out of that nigga. Come talk to me crazy like that. Equal rights, equal fights. That nigga's still a nigga. At the end of the day,
he a big one too.
Yeah, I'm dropping that nigga. Listen, don't catch me in my nigga. I'm popping you and calling the police afterwards. Quit playing.
If you're talking about self defense, yeah. If he come and try to fight me, but if
this nigga said he was gonna rape, he said he was going to grape him.
I ain't finna chase him. That's the one.
Nah, but if any dude threatens to grape you, we gotta have a meeting. We got you owe me a fade. You threaten to grape me, you owe me a fade. I don't give. That's crazy. He had academics crying on stream, so frustrated because he's like, I'll get canceled if I fuck that. Bruh, nah.
I did say that we did talk about this one time when we talked about it gonna get so PC that it's just gonna revert the other way where people just go crazy, and I think that might be happening. I think that might
Clock keeps on moving.
By the way, go watch them old casual conversation. Me and Tori told y'all. Listen, it goes so crazy one way that it completely shifts the other way. Now everybody just saying anything. I saw the girl say on Drum Alert talking about she's a Christian and that if you going to and you could be friends, but if not, goodbye F word. And I'm like, and it went viral. And I'm like, damn,
come on,
goodbye. I'm like, she just said that. And it was just everybody in the chat was going crazy. I'm like,
I mean, bruh, it is what it is. We knew
it's shifting. It's gonna shift.
We called this years ago at this point. Like this PC shit wasn't gonna last. People aren't meant to be politically correct. Politics are a construct that were built by man, not they grew with it.
I think it just shifts back and forth.
Either way, it's fun to watch.
I think people just go in. I think it gets so PC that people just go unhinged, and then they get so unhinged, everybody just go PC. Because the 90s was unhinged. Early 2090s was very unhinged.
Yeah. Freaknik was a thing.
And then the 80s was so like PC too when the Republicans were trying to get rid of rap.
But the thing, that was the initial start of the war on drugs too.
Yeah, the people trying to get rid of all things. Like people don't like I be telling you, it keeps like people like, oh, Republicans for free speech. No, when they was ruling shit with Ronald Reagan, they were trying to get rid of hip hop.
They definitely were.
They were trying to get rid of comedy too. People don't remember that. They were trying to get rid of Richard
Eddie
Pryor,
Murphy, Richard Pryor, fucking.
and the white ones too. Don't think they weren't trying to get. They were
Oh
trying to
yeah,
get
I
rid of
was
all
gonna say
comedy.
they were still there. Anyone that was saying anything provocative or non-friendly towards certain
You couldn't
bodies,
show. You remember you couldn't show legs in the 80s.
bruh, take it. You
That's
listen.
why
We can go
Baywatch went
back.
crazy. Baywatch went
Yeah,
crazy.
Baywatch,
It
and
went
that shit's
viral because
tame
they
by
wouldn't let you
today's
show.
standards.
FCA was
You see
going
more
crazy.
titties on scrolling through Twitter than you'll ever see on Baywatch.
That's what I'm saying. Back in the 80s, you look it up. Look at history. They keep like, oh, Republicans been the free party. No, it's whoever in power and they gonna go for it. Because Democrats used to be like, we should be able to say what we want. Now Republicans do. It's the same thing, bro. It's just
Yeah.
reverse. Whoever in power want their voice heard, and that's what it is. It's simple. And if you don't agree with them, they want you to shut the fuck up.
But I think we got it. Another casual conversation in the books.
Hey, we might have said something that got canceled, but we went so fast, y'all probably forgot it.
I was gonna say, y'all either way, don't nobody give a fuck what y'all think.
2024, casual conversation, new intro coming soon. Y'all see me in the new spot. Look at it. Got the beanie bag right there. It's gonna be probably a bid or something. I don't know what it's gonna be when it's finished, but all that stuff. I'll be that news coming back soon.
The hiatus is over, folks. We're back to talk about all your flagrant bullshit on the internet again.
Yeah, so we're gonna be on that. Like I said, this show gonna be the stuff I really don't care about now. Just say whatever and let Tori have fun.
True.
And the other show is I'll Be That News. Go follow and subscribe to that channel because I talk about really serious topics. For instance, probably gonna talk about 200 something bodies that's found under a jailhouse, which that's something I care about. So way more important than a YSL trial and some high value woman and some secret
Free
tunnel.
Young Thug mistrial.
That was it. Shout out to them if they whatever happened.
Shout out to the Zoom bomber. The Zoom bomber is a crazy combination of words.
Shout out to BMT in the chat, being alpha dog, everything. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to BMT. Casual conversations. Usually Wednesdays. We're back to Wednesdays. I just had a lot of technical issues yesterday.
Be like that sometimes.
Like I couldn't even hit Tori up. Tori asked me, did I even watch Roundtable? I didn't even get a chance to watch Roundtable. I'm trying to fix it. But
It'd be like that.
So Roundtable, Tori, tell them all where you be at.
Oh, you already know. You can find me at AfroComedy765 on all platforms. Of course, here on Overall 99 Media, being an Overall 99 scumbag. You can catch me on the Blurred Cartel Fridays doing Friday night. You're talking about all your wrestling needs. You can also catch me on the Roundtable, giving you all your hot takes for anime. But you know the vibe. It's always something flagrant and something inflammatory.
Something flagrant, something inflammatory. We appreciate y'all for watching the comeback episode. Tori got to send me some pics so he can be in the thumbnail, but he refuses half the time. I've been asking for 2 years. I had Tori for pictures 2 years, so I can put him in the thumbnail. I ain't got one.
It'd be like that.
I had to go through 5,000 memes just to find the one picture Tori, the one picture I use. Like, there's too much work, Tori. Send me pictures.
We're evolving, folks. Maybe we'll get it together at some point.
Intro coming soon. Everything. Casual conversations. We appreciate y'all. Tori, you think they know who we are yet?
If not, hopefully they will eventually. But they're gonna ask the same question regardless.
And it's
who are these niggas?